Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I just want to show you quite a quick tutorial on extruding some clay through one of these machines. Quite a simple tool. This is actually a Makin's one, and all it is really a tube with a plunger at one end that you slowly screw down and it forces the clay out the other end. Now what you have on the other end is a little cap or a screw top, and you can get these discs, and they come with this one. They come, I think there was about, I don't know how many altogether. Comes with a spare O-ring as well, which sits in the other end, which just enables it to be pushed along without it being too slippy. But it comes with various little discs. These are quite the basic ones, but you can get more, and I do believe, if I'm right, that the Lucy Clay discs also fit this one. But there's lots of different things you can do, but today we're going to use the square one, and I'll show you a couple of things once I've extruded it that I've actually made using the extruded cane. So all I've done here is just these little discs were just cut out of a piece of clay or pieces of clay with this Kemper cutter, but anything round that you know is going to sort of fit in side there without having to force it in too much, it should just be able to pop in. And I believe this one was about 1.5 centimetres, just under half an inch, or just over half an inch I should say. But that's all I did, and the clay was rolled through my pasta machine, and I have a Makin's pasta machine on a number 2, which I find is quite good. So all I've done is just randomly put the colours, so as when it's forced through you're going to get a different combination of colours coming out, but I'll show you that when it's done. You're literally just going to pop this inside, make sure it's down there okay. Looks like I've got a bit of fluff in here, why I don't know. Okay, put that back, and then all you do is you put your little disc inside there, screw the top on, and some people, my husband did make me a little nifty tool actually that you can use, but for purposes of being able to actually record this, it wasn't so easy for me to show that on camera. But it's nothing too technical, but it is just enables me to put it in between sort of two bits of wood and turn the handle without having to hold the actual extruder itself, because it can get a little bit, well, I wouldn't say it's hard to do, but it's just, you know. Anyway, let's keep going with this, and as you can see it's coming out obviously square, and you'll notice that there is already a sort of a colour change as it's coming out, but it's when you cut into it is really sort of the magic, I think. And like I say, you can do an awful lot with these extruders. It's quite surprising. You can make up some wonderful canes. And this is really what I'm going to just show you what I did with this one today, very quickly. Like I said, I didn't want to, this bit can be a little bit boring, but the effect I think is marvellous. And if you can get, you know, I've used really some leftover clay, and there was a bit of scrap clay in there, and I just mixed it together and hopefully got some fairly pleasant colours, and not fantastic. But there you can see it's sort of come out as a bit of a snake. And all I do is just take the end off, and you'll already see that it's already got, you can see the variations of the colours already. And then all I did with mine, the first one I did I should say, is just cut it into lengths. Just take the end off of this one too, my little blade, and I've just cut it into lengths, measured it along, and just so as I could sort of stack them on top of each other really, and make sort of a bit of a cane. There's no real, it really depends on what length you want to cut it. I'm just cutting it really randomly here, and I will more than likely use this in one of my creations, no doubt. And I think we'll go, actually I think, yeah, I'll do another one like this. Keep doing this length, and then we'll stack them probably 3 across, might be the most, get the most out of it I would think. And don't worry about bits where you get little cracks, it's not really a problem. it all gets covered up in the end, as I say, and looks like we won't be left with too much left over, which is quite good. And then all I did was just sort of stack them really. So this one's worked out quite well, so it means that I've got quite an even amount, which is good. And stack them on top of each other, and I'm not doing this very well I'm sorry about this, but I'm trying to be as quick as I can. So there we go, and there you can see you've already got a pattern, and obviously what you need to do really is just sort of manipulate that a little bit, just so as you can get it all evened up. And we'll just cut into that so as you can see what they all look like when they're actually level. And there, doesn't that give a wonderful effect? I think it gives that really sort of that retro look. And like I say, you could, you know, choose some wonderful colours. I mean, you could do sort of all sorts of different blues, maybe a bit of silver in there or something. And it's, you know, you don't have to do it with the square. There's a circle. The circle does exactly the same type of thing. But it's a very quick and easy way, and I also think it's a great way of using up some bits of leftover clay as well, because it, you know, there's all sorts of things you can do with this. And here's a couple of things that I've done. This is sort of like a little heart that I made, and then there's another one which I did with some different colours, another little heart. And I also managed to get some earrings, and these two, they just need the obviously the earwise putting on, but I was quite pleased with those. Some danglies, and also those two as well, really quite fun. I might give these a bit of a polish first, and like I say, put some earwise on, but they'll be fun. And then I also managed to do this box as well, which will hold beads in, which is going to go down into a little area where I've got some of my pieces to be displayed and hopefully going to get sold. But I've covered this all the way around the box, and it just gives a really nice effect. And actually this sort of wavy pattern was totally by accident, and I just really liked it, so I kept it. But I managed to sort of just run this all the way around, and I just think it looks so pretty. And I just stuck this on little slices of obviously the cane, the main piece of cane. I stuck it on with Well Bond, and I managed to put the whole lot in the oven, and I've only got a little toaster oven and it fit in there absolutely fine. So yeah, just another little tutorial showing you about the extruder. And like I say, there's lots of them on the market. This one I did find, I did have a very small one to start with, which I found was really hard work, and I progressed to the Makins, but I would like to progress to the LC, the Lucy Clay one, but hopefully for my birthday, but you never know. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that, and if you have, please do that. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe if you wish to, and I hope to see you all again soon. Thank you very much. Bye bye.